After a couple of weeks of Angel settling into the spare bedroom, weird stuff started happening. I would wake up to use the bathroom at 2 or 3 in the morning. When I would walk into the small hallway and stand in front of the bathroom door to open it, I would feel something looking at me from the pitch darkness of the dining room, living room across the hall. I refused to look. I would use the bathroom and scurry back to my bedroom and close the door. But I was not the only person to feel this. Some of our friends that would stay the night would feel it or see a shadow standing in the hallway when everyone in the apartment was asleep. There were also times where I would be washing the dishes or watching TV and I would see a black blur running from the corner of my vision, and I would get goosebumps and just try to simply ignore it. Some days I would get so uneasy, especially going past Angel's room in the hallway when I would be home alone. I always closed his room door out of fear that something was watching me from the doorway. Angel was in his room one night after a long day of work. He woke up sweaty in the middle of the night. His room was very dark. The only source of light was his computer charging cable that glowed a faint blue in the darkness of his floor. Angel turned over on his left side toward the door and closet. He got an uneasy feeling and looked up. There, in the corner of the dark bedroom on the ceiling, he saw what looked like a very bony, skinny thing with long black thinning hair and a white dress gripping the walls with its grotesque long fingers. Eyes were sunken in and beady, staring down at him. It had a nasty grin on its twisted face. It was staring at him for what felt like an eternity until he blinked and it slowly faded away into the darkness. The next morning, Angel told my husband and I what happened. My husband was rather skeptical, brushing it off. I was very uneasy knowing I wasn't just feeling and seeing things. There was actually something in the apartment. Angel asked if I would bless his room and sage it in fear of going to sleep. So I prepared myself during the week and performed the cleansings along with my husband, who didn't seem to worry that much. Nothing bothered Angel afterwards, and his day was relatively peaceful.